grew up, you could graduate from high school and you could have your pick of which factory you'd go work at, right? And you wouldn't be rich, but you'd have a union card and be in the middle class, and you'd be able to send your kids to college one day. And that was sort of, for the most of the 20th century, that was really what Racine was like.
I don't necessarily know if Paul knows the struggles of the inner city of Racine. You have a lot of Hispanics, a lot of African Americans, just a lot of minorities, period, that are struggling. And when I mean struggling, I mean struggling. Like, people will call me and ask me for $5 to get their kids some Pampers.
Being immigrants and not having a Social Security, it already makes it harder on us because we're living on minimum wage. He said, for example, if we're making $1,200 a month, at $1,200 a month you have to subtract rent, you have to subtract bills, electric, gas, you have to subtract food. What's going to be left? Out of those $1,200, there's not much that's going to be left.
If it's a problem giving food stamps, or if they want to cut that, they need to provide some type of some jobs, some type of classes to get jobs, to get people to come out of poverty, and and so they can raise their families better.
When I knock on doors and meet people, they'll talk about how in their 20s and 30s they had a job with a union that paid, in the mid-40s, and they had benefits, and now they might be working retail or driving truck, and they're maybe making $12-15 an hour for no benefits. And people are just trying to figure out how to make ends meet.